Okay, y'all, so this episode reminded me exactly who Elijah was, and when Elijah get active, he get active, y'all.
Ain't up on Vegas, Chippy or the crew, just grab a chair, boo. EJ gon' school you. Is Duncan certified? Don't come unprepared. She breaking it down with receipts that's rare.
What is up, y'all? What is up? It is your girl, EJ the TV Junky, and y'all, we are back with our rewatch of The Family Business. This is season 2, episode 2, entitled Put a Ring on It. Now, y'all, this episode kicks off with Junior and Sonia getting busy, and y'all remember they were in full romance era back then. And just when things are getting heated up, we cut to a scene where Elijah is with the blicky. He's knocking on this door, and he's letting those shots off because Elijah played no games, y'all. This is the time when Elijah was aligned with Brother X, and I'm telling you, Elijah was nothing to mess with, and it is definitely something that we got to keep in the back of our heads as we go into season 6. Now, next up, we're at the dinner table with the family. Rio strolls in, and this is back when we saw London a lot more, y'all. She had just had the baby. Rio and Paris are headed to Florida to dig up dirt on Sebastian, or at least to find out what he's all about before they start doing business with him. And y'all already know, Paris is always gonna be Paris. That's what she do. So anyway, y'all, we move on to where Donna done walked up to the door, so with her trifling self, and I don't care what anybody says, y'all, Donna has always been messy. She rolls up wanting to talk to LC, but finds out Sasha's been home for months and hasn't come to see her. She's mad, and Chippy comes in rubbing salt in the wound like she's been living here. What part of that don't you get? Y'all, Chippy stayed shading, and I'm not mad at her for that, but y'all, we gotta call it what it is. Our girl Chippy used to be on one when it came to Donna, for real, for real. So anyway, y'all, we get that infamous moment where Donna's coming at Chippy talking about why you worried about my kid? Why don't you got kids of your own to raise? Something like that. And Chippy just hits her with the somebody had to. And listen, the tension was a hot mess, but you gotta think about it. This is the key word in this. She said somebody had to, not somebody has to, as in past tense, y'all. So they was giving us clues even back then. So anyway, y'all, LC has to shut everything down because these two are still acting like it was 20 years ago. They still fighting like kids. And I'm like, y'all are grown now. Let this go. Meanwhile, Elijah out here handling business, taking out the next made man. But listen, y'all, why he leaving these calling cards, y'all? I never understood that. I'm just like, do better. That's just inviting like everybody. Like, who wants to tell that they did something? I get it that you want to let the person know, like whoever they people is, but what about the popos people? Like, that was always stupid to me, and I'm pretty sure that was a Brother X thing, but still, just made no sense. So anyway, we shift to Chippy in London at the wine tasting. Chippy's tossing back the wine like it's juice. London's calling her out about Donna, and we got to see about how Chippy stole LC. The kids knew all along, and yes, Donna married Lou just to make LC jealous and to get the money, period. So for anybody acting like Donna actually loved Lou in any way, form, or fashion, we all know that that is not true. It is very evident. It is very obvious. Anyway, y'all, London is struggling with the feeling trapped at home, and Chippy encourages her to get back to work, and I agree 100%. Then we get to Rio and Paris vacationing when they supposed to be working. Paris is gonna end up calling Niles, and y'all know that was her real love, and this sets aside a little side trip for her and Rio. So anyway, y'all, now we see LC, Orlando, and Harris are talking business. LC schooling Harris on why they give back, and Harris just doesn't get it, y'all. London comes back in pitching her farm and her farm idea. Harris tries to shut it down, but LC handles it like a real father. He tells her, like, bring me a solid plan and, you know, we'll talk about it. And I love that for her because that's how daddy's supposed to do it. I can't stand Harris trifling self. Anyway, y'all, Consuela pops up giving London a gummy. Y'all know this is when we just found out that Consuela was Nevada's mom, so she be over there at their house all the time, like she didn't just try to unalive all of them on last season. But anyway, she give her this gummy with her bare hands, y'all, holding the game controller, just nasty. But anyway, y'all, Consuela's smart, talking about what could have been if Alejandro had listened to her on the marijuana, and to be honest, I really respect that. So anyway, y'all, we're back to Paris and Rio, who are about to head off to the island in Spain or whatever, because of course Niles invited Paris out there, but turns out Sebastian is also going to be out there, and that's just too much of a coincidence, and so it's definitely sending off some red flags. So anyway, y'all, then comes the reading of the will. Lou left LC the cars, Donna the house, joint savings, personal savings, life insurance. Sis Donna's got $10 million, y'all, plus assets, and she's still out here complaining. And she actually got more money than that. That was just the numbers that they gave us, because remember, there was also whatever was in the joint accounts as well. So let's just keep it real. She walked off with a pretty hefty amount. But Sasha got the real bag, y'all. She got the flat, the home and weight cost. She got voting rights for Duncan Motors, international accounts, because Lou knew where his loyalty was. And Donna, she showed all the way out, y'all, just heartless. Anyway, finally we see London pitching her plan to LC, Orlando, and Nevada. The numbers look good and everyone's impressed. They see the vision, and off to Daytona the family goes to do the charity work, because don't forget, the Duncans handle legit business too, y'all. That's what we gotta remember. That's why I love them. And last but certainly not least, Junior's gonna propose to Sonia, but Elijah and his crew crashed the party with their disrespect, reminding us how serious Elijah is. And y'all, that's gonna set the stage for the wild ride in season 6, if you ask me. So tell me what y'all think about this episode, or what y'all thought about this episode. Drop down in the comments. What was your favorite moment? And remember, every Sunday is Family Business Sundays. I'm dropping new content, rewatch recaps, theories, and eventually the book reviews too. Make sure you're subscribed, turn on your notifications, like this video to help your girl out in the algorithm, and I'll talk to you later. Peace.
Yeah, welcome to the family, but keep your voice low. EJ got the book tea and the TV show. From London's finesse to Paris with a pistol. Curtis wildin' out and making it official. She know who's loyal and who's chasing clout. Orlando stay doing the most, but we still love him, no doubt. Got bodies in the basement and secrets in the book. She clocked Sasha's last breath and those dirty looks. If you ain't up on Vegas, Chippy or the crew, just grab a chair, boo. EJ gon' school you. Is Duncan certified? Don't come unprepared. She breaking it down with receipts that's rare. From book to screen, from gun to scheme. It's mob life, black excellence, and family dreams. Paris fierce, Donna messy. Junior stay wild and Sasha's gone but still a legend. And Curtis everybody's favorite cousin. LC the head, keeping everything tight. Rio the life of the party, but deadly on sight. Nevada young, gifted and smart. They all got roles, but dramas and art. Sonia still riding for Junior. Even after all that, she stayed 10 toes down. Never fold, never crack. R.I.P. the brother minister, 5 seasons deep. Now Elijah's got secrets that still make the streets speak. And Roman, the triplet they ain't know existed. Now we in the family, and the plot just twisted. EJ tell it all, from the brunch to the weapon. Book reading queen. When it comes to the Duncan, she know who flip, who fumble, who frontin'. She be clocking them plots like your auntie keeping score. It's EJ the TV Junky. Turn it on, tune in, don't scroll past nothing. Recaps, rants, and the fandom facts. She got heat in the takes and style in the caps. Yeah, it's EJ the TV Junky. If the episode flop, she'll still make it funny. Pink, black, and bold, that's the brand. You watch TV, she watch it with a plan.